Hey, how's it going? Yeah, so we're on another hunt today. We're headed out to that same spot, my brand new site that we hunted about 2 videos ago. Lots of nice relics there. A couple axe heads, buttons, buckles, lots of iron. So today we've had a couple nice rains in the past few days, and it's the rain that really matters. It's the rain that resettles the ground. When you're walking on the ground and when you're digging up the ground, all that ground needs to be resettled before you can really start hearing tones again. After you've searched these old home foundations, you'll realize that. So we've had some nice rain, and getting back in and trying to find those more elusive targets is what we're gonna do today. So I'm gonna crank this detector up and we're gonna start looking deeper into this site. And I cleared the path. Pretty much most of the iron, top layer of iron is out of there. We're gonna be finding iron today, but oh, that's a pretty female cardinal. Well, she's gone. And nature is just awesome. You just never know what you're gonna see. So we got a long hike to get to this spot, and I'm gonna follow the creek. Also, if we have time, there's another site in here. I have 2 sites right on top of each other. There's one that we searched and one that we didn't. So if I have time, we'll go in and we'll check that one out. But it's gonna be a beautiful day. I got my detector, we got some batteries, we got the willpower. Let's go find some treasure. See ya. Yeah, it's absolutely beautiful in the woods today. Just walking, headed to our location. Just some beautiful spots in here. Oh yeah, very nice. You want to look on these old beech trees and see if anybody had carved their names or dates in them and stuff as you're walking. They did that back then. I don't see anything carved in that one, but you can find some interesting things in beech trees. Alright, headed that way. Do you see it? Are you looking? Do you see the telltale sign right here? That's an old road. This is an old road that led right up to this property. And you see all the pachysandra? Yep. Telltale signs. Now look at how old that tree is, sitting right there in the middle of this old road. That thing, it's hardwood. Probably grows about 1/4 inch a year to 1/2 inch a year. And yeah, you can just pretty much estimate the last time this road was used based on that tree. Yes. Information. You need information. Alright, see ya. Yep, we're here. We made it. So, I don't know. What do you think? Relic mode? Or should we go in coin and jewelry mode? I think I'm going to go coin and jewelry mode. Just go silent mode and see if there's any good signals that I can hear. And then we'll come back through in relic mode and do a little bit deeper echo searching. Yeah, alright. See ya. Okay, so the way I'm going to run it to start, we'll go coin and jewelry mode, and we don't want any discrimination. Volume 30, frequency 0, self track 0, audio mod 1, reject volume, let's bump that down to 40, tones, 8 tones, disc, yeah, let's actually bump that up to -10. Alright, let's do that, let's go, see ya. And bam, right away, got a nice deep 7.5 inch 70 signal right in the same area I found those other buttons. Could it be a coin? Let's find out. Oh, there's a root. There we go. We got it. Oh, what are we gonna get? What are we gonna get? This deep. 7.5 inches. Barely heard this signal. Alright, we're gonna have to scan it and find out. So, let's see. Interesting. Must be deeper. That was bone. Nothing. Coin and jewelry mode will fool you every time. Yeah. Here's a piece of iron that's just sitting right. Give you a good tone, and then when you pull it up, because you're in coin and jewelry mode, you won't be able to find it because it's iron. Could have been a nail. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna switch it to relic mode and find it. See ya. That was it. That is why coin and jewelry mode gets fooled. Yep. Relic mode found it. Easy as can be. Just a piece of a nail. Alright. Right there next to that nice piece of quartz rock, we found a broken piece of a single tree. Yeah, this would have went on a mule rig or a single tree bound around the wood, and it would have had the hook. It's missing the other side. Yep. See? Yeah, something's been in here digging back up my holes. These little creatures come in here and dig these holes back up. I got a 50 signal right here. Check it out. A lot of stone. It's part of a shoe. Little tiny shoe. Massively tiny shoe. Whew. Okay. See ya. I pulled us up a nice little buckle. This was probably part of the horse harness itself. Probably up by the cheek of the horse, I imagine. Yeah. Yep, nice. I don't have one like that, double-sided. Alright, see ya. Well, that's interesting. It's been folded over. Horseshoe. Alright, see ya. Nice big old 75 signal. Nice and deep. A line attached to me. Might be iron, I don't know. are we gonna get? Alright. Yep, there it is. It's a knife handle. Nice little knife handle. Huh. That was ringing up pretty nice. It's iron. Yep, we'll save it. Clean it up. See if it has any writing on it. Alright, see. That's worth a dig. It's kind of shaky signal, but worth a look. Could have other minerals in it that's devaluing it, and could be iron laying on top. Something. That's not easy getting in there. Some kind of tree or something growing right there. Thought I heard some iron or a nail or a rock. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's a tree. Tree root. Some of these things aren't easy to get to. But you gotta look. Alright, let's sweep that again now that we got the surface layer off and see if the signal doesn't get any better. Junk. Junk, 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 junk. Junk, 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 junk. Okay, moving on. Something fancy. I like it. It's broken, but fancy. Yep. Nice signal here. Coming in high 70s, even bumped up to like 83. So it may be iron, but when I pinpointed it, it showed it as a small target. So, could it be a chunk of silver? One way to find out. I like silver. Sounded pretty deep. Probably deeper than that, even. Alright, let's scan that and find out. Oh, 79 signal, and it's small. $79 and small, like it. Like it, like it. What are we gonna get? I think I see it. It's a piece of pewter. Oh yeah. Those things will give you a great signal every time. Or is that copper? Oh, that's pewter. Yep, big old piece of pewter. Man, I think those are like silver coins every time I hear those. That's a nice big old chunk though. No telling. Got me all excited. Alright, moving on. See. Yeah, still pulling up odds and ends. No telling. Broken something. Yep. See ya. Yep, another shoe. It's really thin. Oh yeah, nice little relic right here. Check this out. That is a beautiful hook. Wow. Look at that. That's really got a nice shape to it. That tells an interesting story, doesn't it? Yep. Nice. Probably off of a single tree, I would imagine. Or a mule hitch. Yeah. Sweet relic. Alright, moving on. See ya. Let's go hunt down this other foundation. Yeah. I think we need to give this place a little more time to settle. Still not finding a whole lot, just a few little pieces here and there, but let's go up this hill and see if we can get this other home foundation identified, located, and see if we can find some axes. Let's go. Well, I found another big patch of Pachysandra, but no foundation yet. Still searching. Yeah, Pachysandra's a big telltale sign. You just got to figure out how far it extends and where the old foundation would sit. Somewhere in here. I'm betting that way. Alright, see ya. Yeah, so I went hiking quite a ways through the woods, and it started getting really thick because they had logged this. You know, most of these trees in here are probably only about 20 years old at best. They had logged this down and planted some pine and stuff like that, but it's all real small down that way, and it's just a crowded mess, hard to get through. So I'm gonna go back to my map and just do a pace count off the map and hit it with a GPS and see if I can find it that way. No sense wandering around the woods aimlessly through pricker bushes, but look what I just found. I'm back at the original house site. Just going to search this a little bit harder and keep going. Still finding stuff, so check this out. Yeah, we found this before. I think it's a harrow blade of some kind. An old plow and harrow blade. Yeah, ripper tooth. Nice. I like these little tools, little farming tools. Alright, see ya. And we got us another shoe. Yep, nice little shoe. Something else came up there too. That's kind of neat. It's got a hole in it. We'll save that just for a nice early piece. Nice early iron relic. And boy, I got some nice old quartz coming up too. Yeah. Beauty. Alright, well, still some iron in the ground here, isn't there? For sure. Alright, moving on. See ya. There's a pretty decent 55 signal. Right on the back, well, there's the fireplace mound. We're right on the side of the house, the north side. And this looks like the area that was occupied the most. So that's where I've been finding all the stuff, at least. Yeah, a piece of metal there. Some kind of piece of metal here with a little chunk out of it. Yep. Yep. Still iron in the ground. Yeah. Okay, see, just pulled this up. No idea. It's interesting. I don't know. It's got kind of a rounded tip on it. Yep. No clue. Alright, see ya. The house sat that way. It's down there probably about 50 yards or so. And I'm just working this little kind of step. Just got a nice 78 tone right here. Let's see. Oh, yeah. It's a piece of banding. Yep. Nothing spectacular, but we got it out of the ground. Alright, see ya. Big old 80 signal right here. Dry. Even after all that rain, it's still really dry. That's not great for the signals. I think that's a piece of iron in there. Or a rock. Sounded like iron. Yeah, it's iron. See where I hit it. Yeah, just a big cast iron pot. But yeah. So I'm sitting here, just chilling, taking a break, drinking some water, and I look up and I see something. Check this out. See if I can zoom in and show you. Do you see it? Do you see that snake skin? Yeah. Probably came right out of that hole. Those big rat snakes, I think they live in the trees, and I think even black snakes live in the trees. They'll occupy holes and stuff like that. Nasty. Hate snakes. Alright, let's get going. Let's find some treasure. See ya. Yeah, I'm just so very surprised by the lack of non-ferrous targets at this location. One thing's for certain, it was abandoned very early. If this place existed past 1910, I would be very, very shocked. It's all horse-related stuff. It's all very, very early stuff. And they were poor. You know, they didn't have fancy things. So, not finding any of those non-ferrous fancy stuff. But here I got a nice 67 signal. Let's check it out together. I'm on the south side of the house right now. I didn't check over here very well, or at all last time. I focused on the north side. But this is the road side. Is that pottery? That's the first piece of porcelain I've found here. Interesting. Imagine this is going to be deeper. Oh, no, there it is, right there. It's a binding ring. Small one. Small Finding rigging ring. Yep. Okay. Moving on. See ya. Here is a 32 signal. Probably shotgun shell. Although I haven't found a ton of them. Still found them. Nope, it's another part of a shoe. Yep, okay. So yeah. So, I'm following what would have been their driveway from the main road, and it crossed a little creek and it came up to the house. Knowing where this is very important, because they would have walked up and down this and they would have traveled along it. Got a nice little 70 signal, 72, 73, right on this little driveway. Oh, what's that? Just a cap, maybe? Let's clean that up and take a look at it. I'll be back in a second. Yeah, nice little thin cap to something. Perry Widows, I think. Number 3, Agni, Mabel, Becky, something or other. Can't tell if it was a cap or a little case of something. I don't know. Neat though. Interesting. Alright, let's see what else we can find. So yeah, going that way. I'm back up to the house site, and right in between these trees, got a 42. It's probably definitely going to be iron, but it's something I missed last time. Boy, that's not easy digging there at all. Big ball of roots. Have to start chopping. Let's see what we can pull out. Yep. Piece of iron. Cast iron pot. Yipper. So yeah. Yeah, I think that's it. You know, I think I came back a little bit too early. You really gotta wait a few months, at least, minimum a few months, and wait until there's a significant change in weather, ground saturation. All the elements need to change dramatically before you start finding different things. Still finding the same stuff that I found last time, which was only a few days ago. So yeah, I think we're a little bit early, kinda, you know, too early. Yeah, so gotta wait a little bit more. But let me show you what I found. Yeah, still finding iron. Got some horseshoes. I found that one little piece, and then right next to it I found that other piece that, you know, it definitely broke off there. I'm not sure what that was, but it's neat, so I'm saving it. This hook is the best. I love that thing. It's great. And we got that little buckle piece there, and got that single tree piece. A couple little odds and end iron pieces. Nice little square nail, and you know, I got that widow's cap, and yeah, that's it. That's it today. Really, the only non-ferrous stuff coming up: shotgun shells and you know, a cap. And I don't know the date on this cap, but it's probably 30s or something like that. So maybe this property was used in the 30s, but that's the only thing that's given me that information. So who knows? But anyway, yeah, I wanted to talk to you about a relic that I pulled up from here last time I was here. Not only just here, but also from all other home sites that I've searched. It's this little Mickey Mouse thing. And remember I said we were going to figure this out? Well, I posted this on Facebook ID Me site, and it's a great site. These people there, they just, you'll get a lot of suggestions on what they think it is, but for the most part, you could pretty much go to Google Images and start searching from what they're saying and see if it makes sense or not. And then whatever the major consensus is, hey, that's what you got to call it. So this, they're saying, is a smokehouse lock, the back part to a smokehouse lock, 1800s. And I find one at every single house site. I don't find the rest of the lock. I just find this piece right here, which is very, very strange. But that's what they're saying it is. That's what we're going to call it, a smokehouse lock, just the back end of it. So if you find those, well, I guess you know now what to call them. But it's still strange that you don't find any other piece to them. And I find locks all the time. The locks, they usually don't have this piece right here. You see that flat piece that goes through the center of the ears? It's usually more heart-shaped, more V, or more rounded on the locks. So, hey, if people want to call this a smokehouse lock piece, we'll call it a smokehouse lock piece. Alright, so that's it. That's what we got today. And I'm going to head out and start researching this other site that's on here, see if I can pinpoint it a little bit better so we don't have to travel so much through the woods. It's kind of rough country in here. A lot of pricklies and small underbrush and stuff like that. So, alright, thanks for watching. We'll see y'all next time. For sure.